Who is that?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude,
man?
I don't have a scary story, man. I was like, I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
Brandon.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot
But
of...
that is what you did. Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah.
All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Tuesday, August 31st. Oh, it is. Oh, no. It's 2021. I get that. Oh, no. Well, how you guys doing? All right. You know what we're going to do then? Tomorrow, we're going to have the giveaway for Tina Mobley, Gypsy Jewelers with the GUFON, the new GUFON emblem that she designed. We're going to do that tomorrow. I want to do any and all of that stuff on the 1st instead of the last. So tomorrow we'll do it September 1st instead of today. I thought today was the 30th. Forgive me, for I do not know what day, what year, what century I am in. I really don't. Why is this what color is this? This is supposed to be purple. Why does it look blue? I don't know. Well, we're having issues. Something's going on. Everything's bright. I don't know why we would have that issue. But you made it. I'm so proud of you guys because today's Tuesday. Really doesn't have a feel. But you're here. Huh? That is an alien sitting on a stool. And it says, we're not so different. I've got to fix this problem. Hold on tight to your green screen. Well, it seems to be better now. I'm usually at a 47. Let's go to 46, see what that looks like. All right, it's working. No, we'll go to 47. 47 is usually where I get. They have numbers here, and it used to be on 47 always. Then it went down to 4. Oh no, that didn't work. See, my shoulder's popping out. And I don't know why. It's yellow. Yellow. Well, now, one more try. I'm going to go back to where we were to 44, 45. Let's go down one more, 44, see what that does. That seems to be better. Okay, that worked. All right. Welcome to the show. Tuesday has no feel, so you're here. And pop and locked. I got the pop and lock. Gush! Like they did in Lethal Weapon. Remember? Riggs! What you gonna do? I'm getting too old for this shit. Hey, come on, Raj. Help me pop my shoulder. And he pops his shoulder back in. Stupid. It's the dumbest thing. Just have somebody pull down on your arm. That's it. Down and to the right. Down and to the left. Down and back. Depends on where you get hit. Got a good show tonight. Loaded full of absolutely nothing. Nothing. I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm 100% not even joking. Not even making it just because to talk about. I am so done. I don't know how I'm going to get through it. I went through this probably 5-6 months ago. 7 months ago, something like that. And I almost pulled the plug on everything. I'm losing faith in this whole thing. I'm not, okay? I'm not. But I have lost 100% faith in ufology. It's a game of popularity. It is not what you know in this field. It is what you can fake you know and who you know to get you to the next level, because we know an awful lot. And I get it. I know what people want, but I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to do interviews like that all the time. I'm not going to put on a stupid, crisp white shirt and a tie and fake who I really am. I'm old school. I'm the new old school. I guess I have to be, because the thing is, when people start out one way and then all of a sudden they change, and it's not what you know that gets you the popularity, the views, and that's not what the frustrating part is. The frustrating part is these people don't know anything. They just got into the field to make a channel and talk about shit. Oh, we can do better. We can get interviews. Dad, who do you know? Luis Elizondo and his father. You know, they know people that can get them these interviews. Not one other channel, not even Secure Team, got 3,000 views in 3 weeks. But Unidentified Celebrity Review did. How's that possible? You know how. Because they don't know shit. They're a bunch of kids who just got into this field just because they either liked it. They don't care about disclosure. They don't know anything about the history. They know very little. They don't even know what's real and what's fake on UFO videos, the most important thing of all. You can't have a conversation with them about anything deep. And believe me, I know people that know these people. They don't know ufology. They're well-wishers and fake suck-ups. And I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about people that came from nowhere. Just like the debrief, the deflate, I call it. That guy is as fake Tim McShillen is the fakest mother effer in ufology. One of the fakest people. A retired... This guy is not bright. Not smart at all. And he perpetrated a hoax to get views to his video, to his website especially. But people don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody's held accountable for posting fake news. I'm angered right now. I'm very, 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 very angry. And I really wasn't going to do a show tonight just because I'm not in the mood. But, you know, Tuesday has no feel, so I wanted to give it a feel. You know, if you want, you know, go ahead and go over there and listen to a bunch of kids and fake acting like they know anything and really will not be here in 5 years. You know what I mean? Jimmy Church, he supports anybody with a criminal record now. He doesn't give a shit anymore. He knows his numbers have been falling because people just... This is a dying subject. As much as a hot topic it was for the last year and a half, it's dying. Dorothy Hawkins with a $5 super chat. I'm bringing up the bell because the chickens are asleep. Thank you, Dorothy Hawkins. $5. She said she lost faith when I learned you could buy subs. Oh, you can. Yeah. And how is that sold out radio? They get 200 subs over the last week. Are you kidding me? 200? They didn't have anybody on the show. It's the same show. The only thing that's different over there are those ugly, ugly thumbnails. Retarded looking. Thank you, Dorothy. Hey! William Bridges. And I know a lot of you still go there, and that's fine. You know, he's not a bad person. Just a liar. Making up stories because he wants you to believe he's just like you. I've had a ghost experience. I am a psychic. I am a healer. I can do magic. I had an alien abduction. I've had 2 Bigfoot sightings. Probably 3 by now. I haven't listened since April. William Bridges with a $20 super chat. They lie, they cheat, they steal to push the fake real videos. Yeah, most people are smarter than that. Thank you. Well said. $20 super chat. Man. My goodness. Thank you again. You and Dorothy. Mucho gusto. Generoso with the continuing show of support. Thank you so much. Thank you. Solar Marshall's here. Thanks, William. What's up, Solar Marshall? Although I am working hours, I get up very early, so I'm different schedule and other reasons. All right. Nice to see you. Roll call real quick. Lisa Marie, I'm talking about everybody. I'm not talking about the name we just stopped mentioning here. We don't talk about it, and if anybody puts that name in this chat room, I'm not going to do anything. I just don't. Eric 81872, welcome to the show. Tommy L, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Stephen A, welcome to the show. Coral Ann, welcome to the show. Samantha Morris, welcome to the show. FGraph72, welcome to the show. I don't even have to look at the names. I know them by heart. IR Film, welcome to the show. Ash Dobbs, welcome to the show. The only reason I'm looking, because, you know, I have to hit the button. Mikey, Gematria, what do you say? How you doing? Huh? Hey, Raymond, Lawrence, welcome to the show. Shadi Pernurin, welcome to the show. Tim Frick, what's up, man? You will? You'll do a show with me? Oh my God, that's awesome. All right. Oh, good news. I just confirmed it today. Next Wednesday, Brian Forrester will be on GUFON. 1 down, a few more to go. And almost got confirmation, just waiting. Should be any day, today, tomorrow. On the Billy Meyer debate, Michael Horn against everybody. You know who's going to be there? Frapsap will be there. But Frapsap asked to come on, and I can't take everybody on, but I sure hope you bring the goods, because you got to bring the goods. You got to bring the goods. You got to know what you're talking about when it comes to Billy Meyer. Don't show up empty-handed. Stephen Cambion will be there. And I have a surprise guest. I'm not announcing it. Michael Horn's going to be there, of course, representing Billy Meyer. And this might happen next week as well. That's the plan. Mr. Big Feet, welcome to the show. The Rain, not show number 1. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Scotty Eisner, not Billy, welcome to the show. Ooh, and we're good. Den Bub, welcome to the show. Martin R., welcome to the show. Dranglo, welcome to the show. All right. Jay Ragnarsson, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Holy Jesus, HP on a what? Wait, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, well, that something. Wait, what's wrong with the screen? Can you guys still see me? Can you get... Oh, no, something's up. Something's up. Wait, don't wake them up. Wow, no. Why are they up? What are they doing? What do they see? What is this? I don't understand. Holy crap, is that why? Oh. I got it! Tommy with $100 super chat. What happened? There we go. All right. I figured if somebody did $50 tonight, I'll do all the bells and whistles. Thanks, Tommy. He says, always a great show. $1.50 well spent. It was hard to find one with batteries that worked, though. Thanks, Tommy. Tommy's probably, because Mr. D.B. Cooper was around a lot longer. Tommy drives, so he was gone for a while, but still listening. But you had the record for, you think you still have the all-time record for one day, but thank you very much, Tommy. I mean, that's like, I know what you're trying to do. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe with $2.79. Don't you dare retire rich. We need you. It goes all over your freaking ufology. All right. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Best $1.50 I spent in a while. I like those glasses. They're actually comfortable. Thanks, Tic-Tac-Toe. Thank you, everybody. Tommy, that's just nuts. William Bridges, Dorothy. Thank you, everybody. What a, wow, $100. I mean, it's just so weird. And don't forget, we still, you can support us on PayPal, and Cash App is there, and Patreon, and here. Thanks, man. Tina Mobley, welcome to the show. JP Besson, hey, it jumped on me. Thanks, man. Welcome to the show. And again, Egguj. All right. So I found this really good coffee. Forgot the name. It's in the other room, but it's you know how you make them in the canister, and you push down the top, and it, what do they call that? A coffee maker. But you put the little cup in. This it's a cup, but the bottom part is like the filter. You know what I mean? You can see the grains and smell it. It's like right there. The heart on the top and the bottom, it just comes right through. It's beautiful. And it was on sale for like almost half off, so I bought like the best. I never tried it, but it's probably the best coffee I've had since I had Kona coffee, and the last time I had Kona coffee was in 2010. Tommy, man, what is this? What's with the 6 5 4 3 2 1? So I'm frustrated, but I'm not quitting. I just want to. I really do. And you know what scares me about me? I can't. I wouldn't do it. The last time I did, I resented it, and I said I'll never do it again, no matter how much I want to. And believe me, I want to. And you know, and I know I bitch, and I know I complain, and I know that's not what you're here for. But I'm not here to do that either. I just get into the show, and I just start spilling it out. My intentions are to get on the show, say my hellos, talk about whatever, and then get going. And I never do that. I start getting into my mental issues with ufology. And I don't know why it's really... I just don't understand what people are doing. I guess I don't like... I don't like the fake shit. I don't like fake people. I don't like fake UFO videos. I don't like fake stories. Nobody does. But when it's blatant and people are loving, they're such nice guys. And maybe they are. But I guess maybe that's the younger version of me. I mean, when I started, I was their age. So I guess they're the newcomers. And I shouldn't even be talking about it, right? I shouldn't. But that's what I do. That's what I do. I get advice from people, close friends, acquaintances. They're like, why don't you, just maybe do interviews, or, maybe do 2 or 3 interviews a week and just do your thing, the other half. I'm like, all right. So that's what I'm trying to do. I have to. Doing interviews for me it's like breathing. It's super easy. It's really cheating. See, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care what anybody thinks. What I do is the hardest thing on the internet, bar none. In ufology, let's just say that. Nobody does a show like this. You think it's easy to get here and have the energy for 2 hours? And try to come up with jokes and silly things and serious topics on top of it. It's not all jokes, but I'm a comedian. I have to joke. If I don't, I'll explode. I see something funny in every situation. And I don't think people appreciate it. I really am feeling, and you guys do, I know that, but you know what I mean. I definitely feel unappreciated. But I've never felt more appreciated with the group we have here. Not tonight. I'm talking the last year. I have never felt more of a connection to such nice people. And to be honest, I really just want you guys to come on over and just have a good time. Forget about how serious it is for a moment, even though we get serious from time to time. But it's not always about UFOs. We talk about many different things here. But UFOs is 50% of the time, and the other stuff's the other 50%. Including drama, which I just went through some drama. Not heavy, but it was a lot of little things. And I gotta sleep. A couple of days ago, I did the show, and I couldn't. I fell asleep at 9:30 in the morning, around there somewhere. Woke up at 3:45 2 days ago. Yesterday, I think it was. Well, whatever it was, I couldn't get work done. Last night after the show, if you watched it, you know I left 15 minutes early. I wanted to leave right when we started. I was exhausted. And, and the stress and all this stuff, and not finding any good UFO videos to show you or put on Third Phase UFO Report. It's just... Oh, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was tired. And today, I slept. I slept last night. I think I slept 10 hours. Thank God. Put up a couple of new TikTok videos. We'll take a look at some of those. I've got TikTok here. As a matter of fact, we're going to start the show.
There's one thing that you do.
I'm going to wet your palate with a little bit of a TikTok. And now this is one thing that frustrates me. And I think this is why I have these conversations with people. I'll have conversations with people, and there's 3 people in the last week that I've gotten in conversations that could have been very bad, argumentative. I'll say something and ask a question, and it's ignored. Or they didn't understand it, and I'm like explaining it, and then they don't answer it, and I'm like, how many times do I have to ask? Can you answer this question? Did you not understand what I said? How can you turn it around on me? I'm wondering. I just don't see what I did wrong, and it's been one of those weeks too, and I think it goes with what you're going to see in this video from TikTok. This is one thing ADHD people struggle with. Non-HD, ADHD people need to know. And before I play that video, Al Warrior with a $5 super. He just take that $5 bill. What are you? What? Where? Here? Oh, look. We got that. Oh, he's just throwing money in there. That's it. There it is. That's it. Thank you. That's it. No comment. No super sticker. There is the last one. Thank you very much, AL Warrior. Beautiful. Super duper. Mucho gusto. Generoso. All right. I'm going to read some of these. I'm going to go into the chat room. I see some things being said about me, and I don't like what I'm seeing. All right. Solar Marshall, this has become my favorite show for sure. You tell it like it is. Oh, okay. Eric says, that's so awesome. That's what we want, Rich. I don't know what that was about. Tina Mobley says, that's why we keep hanging out, Rich. We enjoy the company and the conversations. Good, good, good. It's not always about UFOs, Mikey Gematria says. It's about me FOs. Just type it out, brother. Just type it out. I don't give it. That's not going to hurt the show. Save your drama for your mama. Exactly, Will Strong Nova Star. Heather Birdie says, I like your show because you're on daily. Really wish Alien Addict was live more than once a week, but maybe someday he will. He won't. Not for a while. He's got a family, and if he did it every day, it would take him only a month to where I think he would be satisfied. I wish so too, Heather. I'm going to be on his show Thursday with Lee, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Thank you, Heather. Stamp It says, Ack Rich, or some what are they? There is no more Ack. Ack will never be played here unless I get an apology. I've done nothing to Ack for him to leave, but he went over to the Messy Show. You know, the show that fake. Doesn't care about ufology like I do. There's no There's no energy in that show. You've just got one guy who thinks he knows stuff and knows nothing, and then one guy who does know a lot, and then another guy who falls asleep on the show. So that's the kind of show that's over there. You want to go there? Stay there then. Thank you, Stamp It. I don't know. It'll be some What Are They in a minute. Ian Burwell says, that's why I stick around. Rich is a cool ass. I'm a cool ass person. No, I know what you mean. Felicia Flores says, I'm so happy you're on GUFON. We love you. Look, I wasn't. Thank you, Felicia. You're always the nicest person on the planet. I don't tell you these things because I want to hear the love and all that stuff. I know you guys. I get it. I'm just voicing my opinion. That's all. I don't like fake stuff. I just can't. I can't deal with it. Everybody talks about it. And then you know what? Those people who listen to the show, you know what they're going to say? They come here for the first 10, 15 minutes when I do these rants, and they're going to say, oh, there he goes again, saying the same thing he did yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. And it's not really like that. But that's what they think, and I know that's what they say, and that's okay too. They're allowed to have their opinion. Alien Girl, you are so nice to me. We love you, Rich. I'm going to play this video. What year did I graduate? Is he asking me? I graduated in 1986. Felix Cordova says, Rich, how about using motto, the truth is out there? Nope. It's an old, I'm not going to use somebody else's. I'm not going to use somebody else's. John P. Adventure says, we here, Rich. Cheers. Of course, yeah, man. Thank you. I know, man. You guys are the bomb. Rip, ack. Yep. Rest in peace. Nathan, who is a nice PayPal supporter again. I didn't see it last night when I checked on PayPal. Thank you very much, as did Ian Burwell, of course. So I didn't want to forget to mention that on the show. So thank you for last night, you guys. I just want to check something real quick before. I'm going to play the video. So here we go. Thank you for your freaking support. You guys are like, I'm not even posting it anymore on Facebook and Twitter. It's straight YouTube. You want to watch the show live, you come to YouTube. I'm not doing 9 places. I just can't, Bill. I can't. And I'll tell you why. It makes things glitchy. Even though you don't see it as much, it's glitchy. And I don't like it. It's not supposed to, but it makes things glitchy over here. So if I press a button, I have to wait a little bit for it. I'm used to flying back and forth, just boom, bam, boom, bam. Now I'm going boom, waiting, and I've already bammed, and now I'm boom bamming, because there's a delay, and I don't need that in my life. Dorothy, you got the bell. This time you get the... It's over here. These chickens, what are you doing? Oh, they just woke up. Another $5 super chat. GUFON, Truthology for Ufology. Hey! That's not bad. Not bad at all. Truthology for Ufology. Good night, everybody. All right. I'll have to remember it. Hi, Claudia. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. All right, you ready? I got a whole hodgepodge of everything tonight. Check out this window. All that on top, every bit will be played. All that. So, let's go. This is what I was saying. This is why ADHD people struggle with people like us who don't have it. So this might help you out. And I always had a feeling it was this way because it was obvious it was. Hey, that guy's got a microphone in his beard. Ha!
One thing that you do that us non-ADHD people need to know.
We know the end of whatever story you're telling us, usually a few sentences in, because our minds have moved through basically every possible...
This is what I hate. The first sentence. That is a bullshit bold-faced, I don't believe it lie. And I had to just say that right away. This guy who has ADHD says when you start talking and telling a story, we already know the ending of it. So we start thinking of other things. I just about lost my effing mind when I heard that. I'm like, that's exactly true. That's what they do. Okay, I'm going to try not to talk again.
Possibility, the more details you give us and we figure out, oh, okay, we know what happened. And then our minds move on to other things. And then we forget everything that you just told us as you're still telling it to us. So then...
That's what Sold Out did to me on the phone. Hey, Rich, how you doing? Oh, I'm not feeling too good. Great. Hey, I got to tell you something. You know, doesn't listen. That's not the same thing. I'm just giving a short version because I don't want to be too much of a dick.
It sounds like we forgot, or we're not paying attention, or we're being rude, when really our minds are just moving that quickly.
Bullshit. That is such bullshit. My mind moves that fast, but I'm not a dick. And I think that's what... and look, I know. You got medication for it. Yeah, no. You know, I don't know. I don't know, but it frustrated me to hear this. That people with ADHD say this. This is their excuse. Hey, when somebody's talking to me, do you think I don't know where they're going with the story? But I listen and I'm patient and I look them in the eyes and I nod my head this way or this way to let them know I'm listening. That's called conversing. ADHD people, whatever the fuck it is, I think they're selfish. I think it's just an excuse. And you're gonna now somebody out there, guarantee it, 2 people in the audience have it, and you're gonna tell me I'm wrong and you're gonna leave and unsub me. Don't. I'm frustrated because I know what it's like. Maybe I have ADHD, but I control my emotions and I pay attention to people. I don't start going, why? Oh, what'd you say? I forgot, man. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the rain. Mom, meatballs, sky is falling. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Pay attention. Settle down. You can control it. I'm telling you, you can. Because I know. I think I've got ADHD. Because I don't give a shit.
And figuring things out and realizing most of the time that the stories you're telling us, we don't need to know.
What? That is so rude. That is so freaking rude. 92% of the time, somebody's telling you something, you don't need to know it. Nobody's telling you anything that you need to take away. People are telling you about their day, how they're feeling, what their kids did. At the shopping, at the driving, at the mall. Everybody's telling you about their day. It's called friendship. It's called conversation. Just because you don't want to listen to it, now you have ADHD? Not buying it. I think it just gives people an excuse to be a dick. Tony McNear, or McLear, sorry, I read it wrong. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Yo. Goes right into the GUFON. What? What's this? Oh. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. See? I'm trying to change things a little bit. Hey, I saw that Stephen Cambion with Praise the Cash. Everybody seems to like it, so I have a few videos up my sleeve. Not as cool, but...
Companies can pay women less. Why don't they hire all women?
If companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women? Oh, this is going to get people. I know it's not ufology.
Pay women less? Why don't they hire all women?
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Really?
I understand your argument, and I understand that you're angry.
I'm not angry.
I can hear it in your voice.
I'm not angry.
Your voice.
I'm hearing my voice and I sound pretty calm.
You have now shifted the quality of your voice, and I thank you for that.
Shut up.
Okay. And you've just given me a condescending look, and that's another reason why we need feminism. And now I'm done. And thank you so much.
Companies can pay.
What an asshole. See how this world is? The Biden, asshole face. Blaming Trump for his mistake. What an asshole face this guy is. I like to call him bidophile. Because he is. Next!
Got it?
Yep.
So
Oh my god, I just realized something. All these videos are things that make me mad. Here's how flat earthers explain the flat earth, and we'll talk about this one.
Ready? Got it?
Yep.
So take this bowl here, pour a whole bunch of water on it, and watch none of the water fall off the bottom. It all sticks onto it. And while that's happening, and the water stays stuck. Not only that, you're at 1,000 miles an hour spinning this way, which also at 67,000 miles an hour, 67,000 miles an hour, while spinning 1,000, you're circling around the sun.
Idiot.
And while that's happening, you're also chasing the sun through the Milky Way at 514,000 miles an hour, and every single night, the stars are exactly the same. Every single night. Every single night, the stars never change.
Do you know how unbelievably stupid that whole scene was right there? This is the flat earthers. They use the globe as an example, right? And I've seen them do this. They pour water on the globe and they say, see how it falls off? Why isn't it falling off on the earth? First of all, I'll say this. Everything, and I don't know what gravity is, but when something is big like the earth, because it's huge, it's ridiculously big compared to what you think it is. It's big, okay? It's got gravity and it's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, and going around the sun, what do you say, 67,000 miles an hour or something like that, whatever it is. Everything's in perpetual motion. Do you know what that is? Everything is moving relative to one another, basically. Like anytime, like we have our solar system, and it's traveling through the outer arm of a spiral galaxy. The whole thing. Just imagine taking all 8 or 9 planets, but it's 8. Take them all and move everything around the arm, all right? Whatever, however fast it is, 170,000 miles an hour, whatever it is, right? Now, everything inside of that is our solar system, that everything is going around the sun. And the spinning motion, the perpetual motion, everything going around the sun, there's gravity. You don't pour a glass full, like if you grab the sun, if the sun was water and you poured it on the earth, it's going to create a flood. I mean, it's going to wipe out a lot of things, but eventually all that water will settle in because there's gravity. These people are relating it to an actual ball in their hand, a beach ball, a baseball, a ball. And they think because water doesn't stick to the ball that they're holding in their hand, it shouldn't stick to the earth in their mind. And they're forgetting that that ball has very little gravity and it isn't spinning at 1,000 miles an hour or whatever. But the whole thing is flawed. Everything this guy said. It is, flat earthers really are wasting everybody's time. And I'm going to say this now about the moon landing. I think the moon landings were real. I saw a video today that convinced me of it. Finally pushed me over the edge. Let's see what's next.
News. A bombshell. Today is a turning point. Today was historically bad for President Trump. Today was a turning point.
A turning point. We're at a turning point here.
The beginning of the end for the Trump presidency.
The beginning of the end.
And breaking news.
We have another bombshell.
Mike Pence might have to assume the office of the presidency.
The call for impeachment.
Rumblings of the word impeachment. Breaking news.
Another bombshell out of the White House.
I believe this is the beginning of the end.
I do too.
It's really the beginning of the end.
The beginning of the end. end.
He may be feeling the walls closing in on him.
All the walls closing in on him.
The walls closing in on him.
Breaking news, a new bombshell.
One astrologer says this means the beginning of the end for President Donald Trump.
The beginning of the end of the Trump presidency.
Trump will resign.
Trump is going to resign.
Is this the tipping point? I know we've said it over and over.
You think this is a tipping point?
And over and over.
This is a tipping point.
And over and over.
Breaking news, President Trump off the rails.
It was the beginning of the end today.
The beginning of the end.
It reminds me a lot of the last days of Nixon.
And Biden still lost by a landslide. Anyway, I wanted to show that this really is everything that makes me angry. I didn't realize that. The end of common sense. That is the best answer. Wait, where'd it go? Frog says, /, that's who your name is, /, sure is the end of common sense, huh, bros? I was going to say brothers and bros, and it came out bros. No politics. It's my show. It's my show. And that's not politics. And if I want to talk politics, I fucking will.
You got the vaccination?
Yeah.
Are you okay? I mean, you seem, no, it works. Or or the mom and dad, or the neighbor, or when you go to church, or when you're, no, I really mean it. There are trusted interlocutors. Think of the people. If your kid wanted to find out whether or not there's a man on the moon, or whatever, something, or whether those aliens are here or not.
What?
You got the vaccination?
Yeah.
I put that in there because of the alien comment. Anyway, I hope you got your palate wet, got your juices flowing. Now you know how I feel. Oh, here it is on the moon landing. So I was watching Corridor Crew, and they made some incredibly smart points. God, I wish I was in their league.
As special effects / visual effects artists, how would we do these shots, or are they even possible? Why or why not? Let's jump in.
I love our hats. Miniature work, dude. Rear projection.
Little shots like this, you could fake this shot. You
Yeah.
can fake this shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a shot. That's an actual 3D surface down there.
Mm-hmm.
You might say, well, what if you built a miniature? So when you're filming stuff in miniature, there's a very, very shallow depth of field.
If it's a small object and you're using a normal size camera, basically you get extreme depth of field. Things become out of focus very quickly. And it's hard to compensate with that. The only way to do that is to stop down to an extreme level like an F-22 and then blast it with something brighter than the sun.
Let's let it keep, we'll see how long the shot goes on for. This shot is still going.
Whoa. Okay. It just got way more impossible.
There's no lights in the ceiling. So if you built this whole thing in miniature, and your camera's this big, you're looking like at least a football field sized stage. This would have to be built indoors too, by the way, because it's all shaded. The sky is black. There's no blue spill. This is all lit from a single light source.
Dude,
So
space lasers.
the ceiling.
That single light source was always in question. That there were studio lights and that the shadows were going in different directions. Shadows go in different directions, even with the sun. The sun is 93 million miles away. Do you know how far that is? It's just over 92 million miles. It's far. It's far. But what a great point. Check this out. You're going to like this part. I'll just continue where I left off. Because I did a test on light, on the sunlight in my front yard a couple of years ago. And right where I was standing, I had one shadow go this way and another one go like this. And it was because it was the angle of the buildings. Yeah, I know that makes sense. But even if you have everything straight up and down, everything from the sun, it's all the shadows are going to go outward. You'll see.
It would have to be so high, and the light would have to be so bright to cover this entire area in an even wash of light, because otherwise you're gonna have a hot spot, whichever is closest to the light.
Well, that's the other thing is that, like, in order to actually evenly light a whole bunch of stuff, it would just be too soft. You wouldn't have any sharp shadows like you see on the moon. And when you do get the sharp shadows, they're gonna be at angles. They're never gonna quite get parallel unless you literally throw millions of miles into the mix.
Yeah.
If you guys like these videos and you like this channel and you want to get more, consider subscribing to quarterdigital.com. It helps us out. Helps you out, make better content by doing so.
I want to see the actual footage of them running across the moon, because people are like, oh, you could just slow down the footage. Slow motion. That makes anti-gravity,
No!
right?
Look at these goofs.
If these guys are moving in slow motion, that guy sure didn't move that slow. His feet kicked out at regular human speed. Once again, if these guys are on Earth, look at the ups that guy has in that spacesuit.
Well, he could be on wires, Nico. He could be on wires.
Could he? I don't know about that. That's a big...
The thing about slow motion video, and I'm just going to tell you because I watched the video and just go fast forward so I can play more video. They didn't have the ability to do slow motion for more than, 30 seconds to a minute back then. So to have the whole moon, all 7, right? 6 landings, 7 missions. To have any of that in slow motion, you would have to have miles, thousands of miles of footage. It's just not feasible. We've talked about this before. You just can't do it. And everything was done live. They showed it on TV. The first 2 missions were live, the whole thing. Do you know how many reels, if that was all recorded, to keep showing it live and not having the reel break? There were no black spots. There were no markers showing up on the film. There was none of that telling you when you needed to change over to another reel. They would have had to have 40-foot spools to just get an hour out. No. 5 hours. 5 hours. 40-foot spool. What? 4-foot spool? 14? It's 14 feet. 14 feet. Let's see where they're at here.
Possible if there is air in that room. When you have air and you blow more air into it, you get vortices, you get turbulence.
Ooh.
So just like when a rocket takes off, you have a little bit of a streak and it goes poof and it becomes all puffy. There's no puffiness there because there's no air to create resistance. So you go, and the particle just goes zing. So that shot that we just saw with the dust would have also had to been filmed in a vacuum. If there's one thing that I've learned from shooting cool sci-fi stuff, it's that having reflective space helmets is the hardest thing to deal with on set, because you always see the camera, and you always see the lights, and you always see the microphones. There are no lights being reflected there in that helmet.
You can actually see Neil Armstrong holding the Hasselblad camera pointed at Buzz Aldrin right there.
Anyway, the link to that will be in the description. In the description. I saw a super chat. I'm sorry. Steve! Okay. $2.17. Which one do we give him? This one? Or this one? This one. Thank you. Thank you for your donation, Steve K. $2.17 goes right into the kitty. It's right there. Everybody can see it. Right into the GUFON fund, the GUFON travel fund that we're going to need in October, early November, somewhere around there. I may go on Halloween. Isn't Halloween on Sunday this year? Let me see. It is, yeah. So I may go on that weekend. Just keep that in mind. Oh, wow. Why is that video still here? Oh, that's odd. Is this new? Oh, this is so bizarre. Thank you, Steve. Mucho gusto generoso. I've got a really weird looking video. This is unbelievably weird. And I didn't know this was a thing. But I'm going to play it. I'm not going to talk at all. I'm just going to play this. Let me see if I'm close enough. Okay, we're good. Watch. This comes from Slapped Ham. This is just some high strangeness. 3, 2, go.
Soon, someone appears and they begin working over a bowl that's surrounded by smoky incense and candles that light up the area. According to the TikTokers, this is a Dukan ritual, a ritual performed by smoking different types of wood. It's most commonly practiced by women and is said to have beautifying effects. Some also believe the ritual can be medicinal. The video gets even stranger when the TikTokers attempt to retrieve their camera. Take a look at what they see.
Watch this. What? What is this?
A large casket draped in a cloth can be seen flying above the trees.
It's Does that not look so stupid? It looks like somebody's pulling it and it's slowing down a little bit and you can see it wobble. But I didn't know.
Surprisingly, this isn't the only time that a flying casket.
I didn't know flying caskets were a thing.
YouTuber Surah Blendong recorded something similar during a live stream while exploring the forests of Indonesia.
Goodbye. Run after it, dude.
Hilang. Allah Akbar. Keranda, teman-teman. Keranda. Baca doa.
I would go after it.
Kayaknya masih di sini, Kang.
There she goes. See?
Apa itu? Mana? Astagfirullahaladzim. Iya itu.
It's been suggested that these
Watch
clips
it wobble.
depict a type of demon from Indonesian mythology.
You can tell it's on a pulley system. I mean, why would it wobble? Look, here's a dent in there. I even thought in the beginning I saw a cable coming down when the guy shined his light on it by accident.
There's a lampur. These creatures are
I don't
said
know,
to
but
travel
that's
in a
going
flying
underneath
coffin,
stuff, too.
from
It's-
which they target their victims, most of whom are children. Knowing this information, could the strange ritual taking place in the first clip have been an attempt to somehow summon a lampur? Or is it more likely that these sightings are simply an elaborate hoax?
Hello.
Let me know what you think in the comment section down below.
This one's good though. It's smooth. Watch. I never thought we would ever see flying vehicles, but there they are. We're seeing them now, just defying gravity. I thought that was extremely adorable. I need a break. I need to take a break. Nah, I don't need to, but I think I want to. Just for a second. You know, somebody asked for it, so here it is. Enjoy. Come on, everybody! Greg Brown, the Crop Circle song.
What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What are they? What are they? Why are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean?
Good night, everybody.
Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? Secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields.
I like the way he just spins out right out of the scene. That's one of my favorite parts right there. He actually does a spin. Get out of here. Yeah. I love that guy. Oh, yeah. It is time. Let's do a celebratory bump. We got 1 hour to go. I got my pen. Easy. No, there's nothing. There is? Where? Oh, right here. Steve K says, for $5 super chat, listen to REM, I Am Superman, and this song. Yeah, it's very similar. Isn't it? It's similar. Thank you very much. Oh, look what happened. All that's from you, Steve. Thank you very much. $5 super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso. Damn it, you saw behind the scenes. You weren't supposed to see that. It was only a 5-second clip, I think. Thank you, Steve K. Mucho gusto, generoso. Steve Queso. All right, what are we going to do now? I don't know. I don't know. I have this thing here, and I just don't have the energy. It's Lou Elizondo, Danny Sheehan, Richard Dolan, Ralph Blumenthal, Mike Marshall, some Adam guy, Marshall Summers, Adam Curry. So, this is the transcript of this interview here with those people. And Danny Sheehan was the moderator here, says, Saturday has been one of the days this has all been building up to get everybody here to deal with it, to come to grips with the extraordinary nature of what's happening now. The crescendo of which started back in December of 2017 that we've all talked about. They literally think they are going to spill the beans and the secrets will reveal themselves to us. They really believe this shit. I'm not kidding. I wanted to have Marshall here as to put the issue to us that there's an awful lot of idealistic responding to the UFO phenomenon and perhaps a lack of some care. There was an awful lot of going on when Marshall was delivering your talk. Marshall, that people were running around here with their hair on fire going, wait a second, what about the allies? What about the allies that we've made? What about the good guys that are out there and that are kind of communicating with us? And one of the reasons I asked Adam to come on is because Adam has done research in the area. Princeton has done research on the issues, such issues as telepathic communications, these extraordinary anomalous capabilities that people seem to have that do, because do is italicized there, generate some realistic probability that human beings are capable of receiving telepathic communications. Are you fucking kidding me? Daniel Sheehan is saying this shit? Of course he is. Look, hey, I'm not believing in it. Nobody's talking to aliens. Nobody's telepathically receiving messages. It's just not happening. I'm done with it. It's not happening. I digest. One of the things that Marshall didn't get into the discussion today, stopping early, was making references to how he gotten information from a group of people, beings actually, from different star systems within our galaxy who are communicating their desire, because it's italicized, to be helpful to us in light of the sort of non-intervention protocols that Marshall understands exist within our galaxy. Shut the front door. He's talked about one side of them, that the commercial coalition of people or beings in the galaxy that are engaged in some sort of commercial view, because it's italicized, of our planet as a source of resources, etc., have one whole kind of agenda. But that there is, in fact, another group of beings in our galaxy who are here trying to suggest to us that we be careful at this extraordinarily important stage of our human development, to be cautious in our response to any types of offers to help, reaching out to us, etc. What, false prophet? Where are you going to dig into? The frickin' Bible. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Bullshit. This is a very different thing for Lou. Thank God Lou's got his feet on the ground. It's a very different kind of challenge than the kind of standard military type of challenge, as you say, in your own unique experience. We're frustrated by the fact that the highest level officials in the defense establishment didn't seem to be treating this phenomenon as a kind of a threat of any kind. And it was frustrating for Lou. And here's Marshall suggesting that the threat may be something quite different than a military threat. And yet, there's going to be a lot of people saying, well, how would Marshall know anything like that? Marshall would indicate that he has and has been careful about this. I noticed that during his participation so far, that he's not really directly communicated to everybody that this is telepathic information that he's gotten down over the years from this group of allies for humanity. Let me ask you guys something. I'm going to look you in the freaking eyes. So this guy Marshall, it doesn't matters. Marshall, he doesn't matters. So let me ask you, he's been getting these messages for years and that's all they told him? Don't trust those false prophet aliens. We've got aliens that are offering to help. Don't accept their help, is what Marshall's saying. Not right away. We've got to understand the aliens. We've got to talk to them with our brain, not with our mouth, not with our throat, not with our vocal cords, but with our minds. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Who believes that? I know you believe it. Some of you here, it's okay if you believe it. You want to believe it? Go right ahead. I can't stop you. I don't want to. But let me ask you this. When have you spoken to aliens with your mind? For real. I'm not talking hearing your own voice as thought and thinking that you're talking to aliens, because I have an imagination too. And I can imagine that I'm talking to aliens every effing day of the week, but I don't do it. You know why? Because it isn't real. It's silly. It's irresponsible. And it's a smack in the face to people doing real research. There is no evidence that there's any telepathic communication between any entity billions of light years away. And I don't give a shit. I don't give a frog's fat ass if we can prove in a laboratory that the same, what is it now? The same molecule that's here is over there too at the same time. What was that? That's not the two-slit theory, is it? What was the one where they came up with a way to prove that, is it molecules? Atoms. That atoms can be at two places at the same time. Hence, the theory is that, well, if that's possible, then thought can travel billions of light years away as well. Now, I meditate. Not on the regular anymore, but I'm back into it. And when I meditated just about every day for 6 years, 10 years consistently, but for 6 years almost every day with me and my dog in the middle of an open field at midnight. After I did my show, I would go out And if I didn't have a show on, I'd listen to my friends, and I'd go out there, take off the headphones, and meditate. Sometimes I'd fall asleep, wake up 2 hours later. Thank God I tied the dog around me. But not once did I have any reaction. And that is why I tell you it's not real. And I don't want to hear you're not doing it right. I don't want to hear it. Because I did it. I did it right. I did it. It doesn't work. Now, I can't read you this entire thing, but I'm going to put the link to this conversation in the chat, not the chat, in the link in the description, so you can listen to this interview on your own. But that was the very first 2 minutes of this thing, and I'm telling you,
evolve to the fourth dimension or whatever, you know, all positive, and we need to make contact. And he's like, you know, just rein it in a little bit. Be a little careful here. And that's why we have Marshall. And he says, Marshall, there was a lot going on when to us that we be careful at this extraordinarily important stage in our human development, to be cautious in our response to any types of offers to help, reaching out to us, etc. Now, this is a very different thing for Lou. It's a very different kind of challenge than the kind of just impossible to verify. So what I'm saying is that, you know, we investigative reporters in mainstream media are facing great obstacles in establishing even the most basic elements of the whole UFO, UAP experience. So we have to be extremely cautious and conservative in what claims we put forward. And Danny says, I agree. And Ralph says, that's where I'm coming from. And Danny continues, I agree, you know, but I think you will acknowledge if we have to wait for that, for the...
So he's just going to read the whole freaking thing? One thing.
Project signed back in 1948. I'm not asking you what's in it. Were you able to get access to it? And Lou says, and Lou did not smile like that the entire time. Lou says, and I don't really have a good Lou impersonation. He goes, we were able to get access to a lot of things, Danny. And I'll go down that road in a moment. The initial predicate of this conversation began with the idea that someone has the ability to receive information, he's talking about Marshall Summers, from something beyond our species and effectively communicate that with intent and whatnot.
God, Lou. We're losing Lou. You understand? We are losing Lou to the idea that Marshall doesn't matters can talk to aliens. We're losing him. Now, I don't think so. I'm joking, half joking. Maybe I'm not, maybe I am. I don't know yet. But I don't think Lou's going to go off the deep end and start thinking that because Marshall Mathers says he's doing it. Isn't that his name? What's his name? Marshall Mathers, right? What is it? What's his name again? Marshall Summers. This guy. Oh, I don't have it up. This guy here. And then Danny is with that other guy with the creepy ass smile and the bug eyes. What's his name? And he listens to that guy who says he can talk to aliens with his mind. It is such horseshit that if Lou Elizondo steps into that pile of horseshit, it's over. How are they going to prove it? Do you see why I don't want this in my life anymore? Do you understand? I mean, you can see why it's ridiculous. And I know. Fuck, do I know it? I know some of you believe it to your heart's content. But deep down, deep, deep, deep down, you know you don't speak to aliens. You know it. I know you know it. But you said it one day and you can't take it back. So now you're stuck with saying you talk to aliens. I never took my bump. I got to take the bump. I knew something was missing. Yeah. Listen to this guy babble some more. I'm going to bump it up. Bump it up?
Let me just state for the record my perspective on that from me and my qualifications. The problem with information like that is there's two things. There's no way to test and there's no way to prove that. You are just simply taking the interpretations of a single human being, whether that be my interpretation or Mr. Marshall's interpretation. He's talking about Marshall Summers, who he is calling Mr. Marshall. Or anybody's misinterpretation.
My God.
That might be a typo. He's like, whether that be my interpretation, Mr. Marshall's interpretation, or anybody's interpretation. So
you can't prove it. Now we know. All right? All right. I'm done with that. "11 months and 3 days ago, I made a video, and it had to do with UFOs stalking airplanes. And there were a few videos that were surfacing last year in October that really showed some good evidence of unidentified flying objects getting near airplanes and other things that are in our airspace that really should be considered a threat. Now, what you just heard, they were talking about a different kind of threat, not the real world we live in threat, but that, they're getting messages in their brains that don't believe the false alien prop. You see how stupid that sounds? Do you see how stupid that sounds? Aliens who we're so desperately wanting their attention, we've built many different ways to reach out to them. But the one thing we didn't have to do was spend a dime, because all you got to do is think about it. So, what does that mean? It means that there are people out there who should be able to read your mind. And that has never, ever been scientifically proven. It is all subjective. It is all guesswork. It's exactly what a mentalist does when they take your dollar bill and they read back the serial number on your dollar bill. Like, how do you do that? It's a trick. Nobody can read your mind. They should be. But don't you think that would be the ultimate test proving that this Marshall Mathers can talk to aliens? Have him read my mind. It's a very simple mind. There's not much going on. You should be able to get right in. I don't even have a firewall. Just come on in, Marshall Mathers. Or doesn't matter. Come on. Read my mind. Stop, I know. Read my mind. That would be the test. So, if somebody can read your mind, and they proved it beyond a shadow of a doubt, I would definitely believe there's a chance somebody's talking to aliens. But guess what? Nobody can read minds. Going back to reality. Going back to reality. Going back to reality. I don't think so. This day is really hostile. The UFOs are kind of They jump around, they make right angles. Here we go. Let's get this UAP, this UAP, this UAP right now. Going around airplanes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, egg gush. Objects. Now, you hear the reports and you see the airplane, the front of it's, the nose is concaved in, like something round hit it. So I know they're there. But what do I know? I don't. Now you think, okay, maybe it's a flock of birds like they're saying. Well, why can't it be that there's just living shit in the atmosphere and maybe these things are alive? How about that one? Put that in your holster and shoot it. Here we go. I said, here we go. Yeah, that one's keeping pace. Holy shit. That one's keeping pace with the plane. What are you doing? Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. That's a good one. And I usually hate these. This is a good one. I don't know. I don't think it's fake either. Wow. I think it's fake. Wow. Seriously, wow. Like, if that's why I said, let's see how many baseball. Speak. Just. What happened? That's what it would have done. That's what it would have done. Probably Missy. It says they're having trouble playing the video. See, look at that shit. I remember this. That's unreal. Where's the other videos, though? I thought there were other videos. I'm expanding. You deserve to be expanded. Oh, here we go. Wow, look at that. That's a cool video. It's pretty crazy. I thought this was on my screen. Is that on my screen? Or is that on? Literally right there. That's not me. Yeah. That's not me, is it? And the reports that he's gotten and read are these UFOs getting underneath. Look at this right there. That's insane. Is that right? Is that really the UFO? Wow. The planes, we've talked about that story that was on Unidentified, where they said, oh, it's 1,000 feet under me. Oh, yeah. And then it kept getting closer, and the guy was about to take over the plane to maneuver if it got within 100 feet, and it stopped at 100 feet away from the plane. Like it read it could read his mind. Yeah. Because every time he thought, well, if it moves, then it moved. Remember? Yeah. So weird. Makes you wonder, man. Are these UFOs? That's right. There was a pilot who said there was a UFO following his plane. And every time he maneuvered, it kind of followed him. Well, it did. Unexpectedly, the UFO that was 1,500 feet beneath him kept moving up towards the plane. And he says, if it gets to 100 feet, I'm making evasive maneuvers. And it stopped at 100 feet away from hitting the plane. It was underneath it, and it kept getting closer. 1,100, 900, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We got to take a massive maneuver. Drop a deuce? No, hard right. 200 feet, 100 feet. And it stopped. That could be telepathic evidence right there. I really enjoyed that little episode on Unidentified. Maybe I'll watch it again. Here we go. Open. 3 of them. Bing. Now, see, I don't know what's going on here. That one looks a little bit fuzzy. Looks like a bird. Yeah, it's birdish. Nope, no birds allowed. And the whole thing, it's all whitewashed. I don't know. I don't like that one at all. Next. That one I'm going to say, nah. Here's a good one. Not on my screen, dill hole. Their screen. Here we go. Egg in 3, 2, Here's trouble. Look at that guy, huh? That's a good one. Okay. I want to talk about this, then I'm going to play a video. You see, it doesn't look that close. It kind of looks like it's too close to the camera, right? Yeah. Anyway, there's some examples of that I wanted to show you. Looks a little bit close. I don't know. But it's not a perfect sphere. I know it may be moving and it's just the jostling and the pixelating. Is this a nipple? What do they call that? Where you blow them up? Balloons? I don't know. Oh, yeah. It looks like a balloon. Sure does. All right. Oh. Let's take a trip down Mammary Lane, shall we? Ladies? I just like listening to this story because it makes me feel like I'm smart. By the way, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Mucho gusto sforzo. Mystery Wire. Radar confirms UFO swarm around Navy warship. I just want to hear how it was said on this channel. Look at the thing around his hand. Look. He's got a little holder for his fingers. What is that thing? Is that how he runs the video? Look at that tie. That is one ugly ass tie. Actually, that's an ugly ass suit, to be honest with you. Something unidentified celebrity review would wear.
Videos recorded by U.S. Navy personnel have added a new layer.
Brian Loftus. Yeah.
Of evidence to the current national debate about
No
UFOs.
comment.
For the first time, radar images recorded inside a Navy ship have
He's got
confirmed the
great
presence
hair,
of
though.
several unknown objects that swarmed around the ship for hours. I-Team reporter George Knapp.
You heard what he just said. The UFOs swarmed around the ship for hours.
Here with a story that broke today on Mystery Wire.
Thanks, Brian. Over the past 3 years or so, the public has been able to see several
balloon camera. I still think this is the flash in a camera, and I think this is the iris of a cell phone camera. I just do. Balloon. Poor George Knapp.
astounding images of what certainly qualify as UFOs during encounters with the U.S. Navy. There's no question that the Pentagon has censored data to go along with the photos and videos.
This is when this came out. What a hack. George Knapp, your time has come. It's time to put you out to pasture. Somebody, we've got to do something about that, right? George is dead. George Knapp is dead to ufology. We should have a funeral for George, that he's lost it. He can never come back. I mean, he will be back. I'm just saying, into the trust mold of ufology. He can no longer be in that frozen jello mold. You know what I mean, right? By frozen jello? Ufology is jello. And all the stuff we put in the jello, the Bob Lazars, the James Gillilands, the Dr. Greers, all the people that really aren't doing any good anymore. And they get in this jello, Dolan's in there, yeah, right? And then you put them in the freezer. And then when something relevant happens, somebody takes them out of the freezer and they defrost and they escape from the jello. They're almost the person they were the last time we put them in there. But somehow they're a little slower, not making much sense, and for some reason they just gotta lie. Show us, George. Show us the video with all of the UFOs swarming around the Russell for 2 hours. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we would be able to see that. What's that? Oh, is that a triangle of bullshit you got there on your wall? Love it. All right, back to reality. 3,600 mile per hour unknown is baffling everyone. Really? We have this video? This is it? Oh, I remember this. Oh, I don't. All right, this is an interesting UFO report we did on Third Phase UFO Report.
Drone flyer, and he doesn't know what he captured at 300 feet in altitude.
Remember this thing? Wow, that looks like what the pilot from American Airlines described what he saw.
On his drone is quite tricky to enhance and zoom in on. It's so fast.
This drone is weird, guys. This is weird. I don't know. You know what I mean? Check it out. This is a really good video. I can't tell. It might be at 60 frames a second this here. This drone footage. Wow, that thing's fast. Look at that thing. Dang it. That looks really good. It's fast. And it comes from way back there. You know what I mean? I mean, it's way back there. Let's go back. And you can just see it. Watch. Way back here. Wow. So it's way back here. You can see it there. Does it just come out of nowhere, though? No, there it is, I think. It does. Right? No. It's interesting. It's almost as if it comes into our reality. You know what I mean? Look, there's nothing there. Nothing. I see it way back there at first, and then it disappears. So I see it right around here. Let's go back just a shade. Let's go back a little more. Let's go back a little more. It's like it comes out of the trees. Watch. No. Way back there. I see it way back here. It's like it goes through the trees. Watch. Right there. And then it goes through the trees. Maybe? No, it doesn't. It's invisible in that white area for a second. That's all. So what could it be? That was pretty cool. That's no way a bug. Hey man, I caught something on mine. Remember? 2 things on mine. I mean, we'll show them. We'll show one of them later. Drones are cool for this reason alone. But I don't know, man. That's a good sighting right here. That's one of the better ones because it definitely looks real to me. It's not another drone. That, my friends, is a UFO. It is a meta-propulsion craft. It is doing things that we don't understand. How? Oh, no. No. There are 0 things that are rods. That has been debunked so easily. It's like they did all the videos, even the one at the cave. They went back there and did it at 60 frames, 120 frames. They found rods, yeah. But then when they went into the faster frames per second, no rods. Insects. Flying bugs. There are aliens, Dorothy. I didn't say there are no aliens. I've always said there's aliens. The aliens could be that. It could be that thing. It could be a living entity. I'm almost wondering if that's even a fact. Sometimes. I think the world is just so bizarre. We just don't understand everything. I don't understand this object. I can't. I don't understand it. Because it doesn't fit into a realistic, a man-made object. Could it be man-made? I don't know. Doesn't look like it's something man-made. And it looks like it's, I don't know, 40, 50 feet. It looks pretty big. Unless it's faked. Unless it's a really good fake. How is it flying without any wings? Watch this one more time. Yeah, I know. Well, if the aliens are us from another time, you know, you have to believe in time travel. See, and I don't. I don't believe in it. Yeah, I just don't. I'll tell you why. I have a problem with it immensely for a couple of reasons. And I've said this several times. When you time travel, you have to have, because you're going to be building this computer, right? To come up with where was the Earth in 1955. And you have to land on it. Because if you're transforming in a worm bubble, what do they call that? The Rosen Bridge? Einstein's theory that you bend space and time and have a portal. That's traveling from A to B as a shortcut. I'm talking time travel. So if it's us, see, I used to believe it. That would make sense. It's us from the future. We figured it out. But I really have a hard time with it. Because you have to land on Earth. You have to land in a place on a spinning ball, right? Going through perpetual motion around the sun, the solar system, the galaxy. Right? And then the universe. And you got to land on Earth. How do you know where? If you're off by a millimeter of a second, you will miss Earth and you will appear in the middle of space. You just don't put November 12th, 1955, and go, oh, gee, that's it, go! And it takes you there. And just because you're in that location, you're gonna pop up in the same location what it was like in 1955, like Back to the Future. You have to program that time machine to do the math of perpetual motion, gravity, weather. You need all the elements and variables mixed. And what about gravity waves and things that can, that are like this? What if you travel through and you get in a gravity wave and it pulls you off course? Nah, I ain't buying time travel. That's too many options. Too many things can go wrong. Nope. 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 Can't happen. Won't happen. Doesn't. Just can't. It won't. It shan't. What is this? Yeah, I'm not doing that. All right, let's get out of there. I'm getting tired. What do we got? No. We don't need that. I'm looking for one particular... let's look at this fake thing. Tell me if you think this is real or fake. I think it's fake. It looks fake. It's too good to be true. Agush.
¿Un televisor? ¿Una lavadora? Es la pregunta que se hicieron muchos internautas al ver este vídeo que publicó un cosmonauta ruso en sus redes. En él se puede ver un objeto que pasa cerca de la ventanilla de la Estación Espacial Internacional. Sin embargo, estas preguntas...
Looks like a flying washing machine. Or an air conditioner. I mean, what do we got on? Duct tape here? Masking tape? Clear tape? What is this, a face mask? What is that, COVID? It's COVID in a box. That's cute. That's a cute one.
preguntas carecían de fundamento desde un principio, ya que el cosmonauta...
It's so clear. It got so clear. Give me a break. All right, here, let's play this. This is cute. I love cute. Let's play cute. 3. What is this? This is Project Dark Knight Horror. And this is chilling paranormal moments caught on camera in 3, 2, 1.
I have always been fascinated by the paranormal.
Me too.
I believe in life after death.
Nah, me neither.
Why is it that some of us can see ghosts
I can.
while others can't? Is it down to age or innocence?
No.
Are some of us born with a gift, or can we all tap into our hidden?
Do you know why children can't talk when they're born immediately? Do you know why it takes them a while to learn how to speak? Because they don't know how to speak? Is that what you think? Because they can? Nope. Because they still remember. Because they still remember what it was like before they were born. So until that memory gets erased and their brain forms a little more, then they start to learn how to talk. We don't want a kid talking and saying, hey, you know what I was doing before I was in your uterus? Forget about it. I was flying around Vega. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Around black holes in my spaceship. Did the baby just say something? The baby, hon, just talked about flying in wormholes, black holes, all kinds of holes. That's what I heard. I heard because babies know too much. Love that. Can you imagine? Forget about it. Like this kid.
Potential. Here are 11 cases I believe to be true. Watch. When the girl with the camera sees a figure from behind the doorframe, she follows only to find the figure has appeared at the top of the stairs in a split second. Being totally shit scared, they did what I would have done, and that's get the fuck out of there. Watch.
This guy's great.
Are you sure? I don't think so. What's that? A bear! I told you! Did I told you I see something! Are you sure? I don't think so. What's that? A bear!
At first, I thought that this video was fake, but from outside, you can see the silhouette appear from the upstairs to downstairs in a blink of an eye.
Wait, you know how stupid people are? Like they can't be having a sleepover and those are 2 other friends? Come on, you think I was just born tomorrow? Let's look at another one for S&Gs.
Also, is quite scary. So, a YouTuber called SarahMy12 posted videos online of the kitchen pantry door opening on its own by an invisible force
yeah, watch
in the
this.
middle of the night.
What? How dare you?
Hi, I'm John.
Hi, John.
It's day 10, 12:03 a.m. Still nothing happening.
IR Film with a $10 super chat. LOL. Time travel and flat earth? Nope. Nope. No? Are you sure about that, mate? Are you sure? Are you sure that's what you want to think, mate? Alright. Well, because of that, $10, we have a little special video. Which one is it? I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, oh, it is a good one. Yeah, we saw this earlier. Cash is just raining cash. Thank you, IR Film, for your support. Mucho gusto. Generoso. IR Film So. Continuing support so. Grazie, grazie. All right. Let's get back. Yeah, we're nearing the end. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll go a little further. Mods, do your job. What's going on in that thing? What am I not seeing? Candyman. Who's the... Get rid of this guy. I gotta do it. I gotta get rid of these people. An error accord. I guess they got rid of him. I hope you got rid of that webcam chat shit in the chat room. That don't fly well here. You understand? I hope you got rid of that webcam chat shit in the chat room. That don't fly well here. It's like time travel. Did you get rid of him? All right, thank you. Thank you. Off-world Adam. Doing the deed. Just downright taking down the problem. Yep, they keep making new ones. I don't unblock very many people, and that would never be unblocked. We're going to keep blocking you every time you come in with your stupid, dumbass logo. We're going to block you and your webcam shit. No pedos allowed. Hey, see you later, Shane Reed. Thank you for your support. You'll hang out, Dorothy, but you know, other people won't. All right, let's finish the show. Let's go down this is scary. 30 minutes later, I think he sees something like a gator.
Yeah, what is that? It's like breathing. Come to the pantry. No. Oh, here.
That guy sounds like he's acting. Sounds like he's acting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Go up, go, go. Go up. What the hell's that? Do you feel anything? I feel it's cold.
Of course it's cold.
What the hell is that?
She's got cans.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Open the door now. Open it now.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Go, go, go. Whoa.
Oh no, like, wait a second. Where's all the food? So they take all the food out of this, and somehow that girl's sliding under one of these things. I didn't see her slide, though. She went backwards, so we know that it's fake. Right? We know it, but this is probably a magician's house. But that guy didn't look like no magician or an assistant. I could tell you he was of the robust kind.
Go in, go, go.
That is pretty cool, though. He's
so
checking.
They checked the cupboard, but obviously there's nothing there. You tell me, real or hoax?
Hoax. That's a good channel right there. That's why they've got over 70,000 subs.
Y'all, I'm getting scared.
All right. I tried this today and it didn't work.
Y'all, I'm getting scared. Check this out. Hey, Google. Say that thing you just said a second ago.
Sure, I said, on October 31st, 2021, Google Pyramid will launch. This program will listen in on homes for suspicious activity and report findings.
Yeah.
That's not the real Google voice, by the way. Because I listened to mine and I put it on English, Caucasian. Didn't sound like that. None of it. And the other ones are Britain, you know, UK. But I asked the question, when is Pyramid, Google Pyramid, going to happen? And then it just showed me pyramids and all sorts of dumb stuff. You know what I mean? It didn't give me the answer I wanted. Next! TR3B or another fake for you and me? Bing! That's fake. Hey, you know, that's exactly what we were supposed to see. This is what Tim McShillen was saying that they saw in 1915, doesn't matter, it didn't happen. But that was supposed to be, that looks really good though, for a fake. Seriously, the water looks good. It's pretty good. Even the red light shows on the water. But it's fake. Don't get your hopes up, kids. Sorry. Sorry to bust your boibles. Here's a video that came in. This one is from somewhere, Twitter. Ryan Bledsoe was saying that he's seen things similar to this. The goldish orange bright crafts. Yeah, you know what those are called? Venus, Jupiter. They're nothing. He says they come up above the trees and then they go back down and then they come up again. Yeah, every day. It's called, it depends on when the video was shot. August 26, 2021. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, let's pull it up. I'm going to pull up my, what do you call it? My Sky thing. Here it is, Sky Safari I use. Let's go to a couple of hours ago. No, that's days. I need hours. What's today? Let's go to the 26th. And let's go to a different time. Let's go to let's go to 7. Ah, your sister's ass. Oh, that's good. That's close enough. 7:50. I've got it. So let's see what it is. You ready? I don't want that, you schmohawk. All right. Here we go. Oh, come on. Wait, where is my Earth? Oh no, now they want me to pay for this. Oh, it used to be free. Alright, let's go back out. Well, I'm pretty sure. I can't tell. It won't take me to Earth. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's a... Here we go, here we go. It's Jupiter! I was right! Saturn's also up there. Right there is Saturn. Here it is. Southwest sky. Could be Sen. It's Venus! Check it out. I'm gonna show you. I have mine about 2 hours later, but...
comes up.
Oh, come on. You know...
Let's see. Stay tuned.
I swear I'm gonna hurt myself.
A couple minutes later.
It's Venus right there. Your sister's got 19 lips. Can you turn... Oh, because I have it on... what do you call it? So I'm right on the... right on the Earth here, as you can see. And I'm 2 hours ahead, so it's going to be further up in the sky. But there it is, Mercury or settling. It's going down. You son of a bitch. Anyway, it's Mercury, or Mercury. I was right. I said Jupiter or Venus. I hate being me. Look. It's in the same level of sky. I was only 2 hours off, so 2 hours it would probably be a little bit higher if it's rising, like maybe over here. So that's where mine was. That's all it is. Oh yeah, it disappeared. Hey, that's not fair.
Wow.
Well, what a waste of time that was. Well, then I don't know what that was. But I would have to say, because the video shut down, that was funny. I didn't watch it, the whole thing yet. I just learned a very, very valuable. I was trying to go fast. You can't go fast in this business. You got to watch the whole video. And I didn't. But nonetheless, I think it's an airplane. And because it's a dot, what do we always say about dots? No dots. That's a dot. And it's not making a very fantastic maneuver. Get off. It's not making a maneuver where it's making right angle turns at 10,000 miles an hour. So it's probably an airplane or a drone with a light on it. You know, I'm just done. Look at this. Idiots. Airplane. You can even see the wing. I'm not even going to bother. No. Look, other people are saying the same thing. Nice plane. That's why the video's 3 seconds long, because we'd see everything. Duh. Oh, I wrote that. Show more replies. Here we go. Airplane. One person goes, why is there a black thing? It's because the airplane's wing is there and it's a shadow, and because it's not focused purposely, it's giving a distorted look. Learn cameras, will ya? Why am I yelling? I shouldn't even have to yell. Dr. Atomic says, UFO videos of things just floating in the air and doing nothing out of the ordinary, like one we just saw, only reinforce skeptics and their opinions. This could easily be duplicated with a couple of garbage bags and some helium. Video it zipping in or away, and then you'd have something. Thank you very much. Thank you. Beautiful.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they
mean? What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean? Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields.
That is so funny. Are they harbingers of world? And they do it so perfectly every time. The chickens are learning the music. Do not doubt the chicks. The chicks understand the music. Well, hit it. Thank you very much for joining GUFON tonight. I'm Rich Giordano. We'll be back tomorrow night. On Wednesday, the hump day. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Very much mucho gusto generoso this evening. Thank you all very, very much. Without you, the moderators and super chatters, it'd be very hard for this thing to run smoothly and consistently. And I want to thank the newcomers, the veterans. Hey, all I ask is you come in, spend a few minutes. If you like it, great. Come back, subscribe, share it, thumbs up it, and leave a nice comment for everybody. It's a nice family. Hey, we got up to like 179 tonight or something like that. So thank you for that. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know what's happening, but what was I going to say tonight for the goodbye? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. But I was gonna say something. Truthing for goofing? Truth time for goof time? I don't know. But anyway, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For UFOlogy, have a great night. Tuesday had a feel. Yeah.